We still get money, baby. Oh, what a unique one line.
Oh, hold on, he's got an icon. Oh yeah, no, so anyways, like, a friend of mine... So, like, a friend of mine has, like... So you know how Sneasler is, like, poison fighting type, even though Krogonk already exists in that game, right?
Yes.
So, like, a friend of mine has, like, a personal theory that a lot of the Hisuian forms were actually meant for Scarlet and Violet. And that's why, and that's, like, probably why Sneasler feels so, like, forced in. Just, like, from, like, a type perspective.
I just do not like him.
I agree.
I really just do not like him.
Fucking Sneasler just makes me uncomfortable as well.
But I like how they recognize that and can still get regular Sneasel.
Yeah. Honestly, by the way, thank fucking god time-space distortions exist to let you get the base version of Sneasel.
I don't know if you can get any of the other base versions of the Pokemon.
I think it might just be Sneasel. There might be more.
I think it's just Sneasel, honestly. Like, if that's the only way you can actually get Magnemite and Magneton, you can get Magnezone.
Yeah, no, you can
like, just regularly.
Yeah, no, what I think is also fitting is that you can also find the fossil Pokemon there.
Oh, yeah.
Which, honestly, makes sense when you think about it.
Because they were, like, way before them.
Yeah. Because, like, they're just... You can just explain it like they're being brought to the present day.
Oh, man.
Oh, God, dude. Speaking of Scarlet and Violet, fucking...
Weed Cat.
I'm so excited for that game to come out.
The duck is mine.
That's fair. I'm really looking forward to fucking... I'm looking forward to Fuecoco as a fellow Fire-type enthusiast.
The duck is mine.
Honestly, like...
He has cool hair, duck.
He's got cool hair.
Duck.
I'm looking forward to it, because, like... Even if they make, like, barely any changes, I would not say more Legends Arceus is a bad thing.
It really is not. Like, even just a bigger area, like... I hope they make bigger areas, or at least, like...
Yeah, I really hope they just give us, like... I feel like we're probably gonna get, like, a bigger... It's probably gonna function more like a traditional Pokemon hub world, except now you have the big-ass fucking areas that you go to.
Yeah. But, like, the routes are, like, those big areas like that.
Yeah.
And, like, if they're even half the size of, like, the areas that you get in Legends Arceus, that'll be plenty.
That'd be so good.
With, like, ways to traverse them in, like, unique ways. Like, for example, a lot of, like, the places that, like, I went to... Like, it didn't feel like when I got the, like, Pokemon abilities that they were shoehorned in as bad as, like, HM moves were.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, getting Sneasler to, like, because you could go to those areas, or you could go to some areas, but there were some where, like, it was really hard to get to.
Yeah, no, like, as
you couldn't get to them.
Yeah, no, like, I know my example is when I was playing the game for the first time, I saw the big-ass river that was separating the area I was in from the area with the Turtwigs and the fucking Petalils, and I just decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna use Weird Ear. I'm gonna run across it until I get there, and after a few failed attempts, I was able to. And I was able to get to those areas without needing Basculegion. I was just able to, like, get Pokemon like Petalil and Goomy early.
Do I want to spoil your achievement?
Do it.
You know you can just go around, right?
What?
You can just go around. Like, if you go... So when you go from the arena up top, if you just go around the lake, that's how I did it. I didn't even bother trying to jump over the lake, I just went through.
Damn.
I didn't even fight the main boss, and I had, like, maxed out Patilli.
That's... Fuck, dude. Now I feel like an idiot.
That's a really smart way to do it, and I didn't know you could do that. That's cool.
I really like things like that probably aren't
that's really unique.
But you can do it anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that it feels really open-ended, but it's just funny that you just hit your head against the wall instead of doing, like, this simple thing, which is just go around. Because I just looked at the map, I'm like, oh look, there's, like, a space in between, like, the lake and, like, over here, and you can just whoop, That's all I did.
Yeah, honestly, I wish I was big brain enough to go, oh, wait a minute, that's like acuity. I should just go around it.
Yeah, it's really fun. To me, that's funny that you just were like, nope.
I'm specifically going to be difficult about this.
Card, activate.
Oh, God. Hold on.
But that it's what is it? Thinking, brain think, brain mush,
You know
brain
what?
very much.
Can I just say, like,
Yes, I
can I just say that, like, for as much as National Dexers will be all like, oh, I hate the fact they're not including every single Pokemon, I'm gonna obliterate their cocks. And, like, admittedly you can argue, like, the validity of the reason behind the statement, but at the end of the day, I feel like it makes it more unique to have, like, a Pokemon generation be defined by what Pokemon you can get in the game.
Oh no, I do agree with that, but like, for example, with Sword and Shield, because there was no other identity other than it's just a Pokemon game on the Switch,
Yeah.
the Meteoroker one at that, it really kind of made it a hard pill to swallow.
Oh yeah, totally.
Whereas with like Legends Arceus, it felt like there was a reason for it.
Yeah. Honestly, I've said this before, but I feel like Sword and Shield is to the Switch what X and Y are to the 3DS. I might have said this before.
Well, X and Y, see, I'll say this, they're forgettable, but they aren't bad games. X and Y were still a big leap forward. They had to port every single 2D model into a 3D model.
Yeah.
And make it work on the 3DS. That was... You can't argue that that's a bad... Like, that was... That, you know what I mean? Like, and they did it not
like,
just for every Pokemon that appeared in the game, but every Pokemon up to that point.
Yeah, no, because, like, I remember I was watching, like, Absol vlogs, and he was, like, making a point while he was doing, like, a bunch of Wonder Trades in X and Y about how it was, like, really exciting playing X and Y for the first time and seeing what, like, the 3D models of all these Pokemon, like, Arceus were.
Yeah, because like the last time they were done was on like the Wii, and like this,
Yeah.
they can't use the Wii models. They had to make new ones. So while some of them were there for like the base, you got to remember also Black and White were the last games that came out, and those ones had like no base models that you could use, or like they were spin-off games. So like there wasn't a lot out there, so they had to remake all of these models and get them to fit on the 3DS.
Yeah. Because, like, you could hypothetically say the same about X and Y, but at the very... Not X and Y, Black and White, but, like, at the very least, those games had the Platinum, Diamond, and Pearl sprites to work off of.
Yeah, well, they kind of redid them every single time, but it's a lot different making a 2D sprite
Yeah.
and a 3D model.
A 3D
it takes
model
a lot of time. You have to take every angle into consideration.
Yeah.
It is a lot of work.
It's really funny, because, like, I was watching a video complaining about, like, how 3D ruined Pokemon, and during the first bit, he was just, look at how cool Floatzel is in 2D. Now look at him in 3D. He looks like a cartoon character. What a bitch.
I will say, if you prefer like the 2D art style, yeah, that's fine. Like, honestly, there is a lot of merit to it, and I don't think they should exclusively stick to the 3D art style. I think they should continue with like if you want a more traditional Pokemon experience, but maybe something like a little harder, they should continue with the 2D sprites in that direction, but then keep like a Legends of Arceus type thing with the 3D models, and I think that would work really well.
Because, like...
They're not going to do that, but you know...
They could. Like, imagine...
Yeah, they have fuck you money. They could buy Twitter and then like do everything I'm talking about.
Yeah, because, like, imagine...
Really
Wait,
great play there.
Hold on, no, I got this.
Oh my god. No, you don't.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. We can get over there. Yeah! Never punished.
You actually did it.
Never punished. Let's go. Yeah, no,
Hey,
but like,
every time.
Yeah, no, as I was gonna say, like, imagine how cool a Pokemon game with sprites that look like Octopath Traveler could be.
Honestly. And it's how to put it? They're not gonna do it because, you know,
Yeah,
why would
cowards.
they? Because like it sucks because they treat it like Mario and Zelda with
Yeah.
like these cool ass games. Like, you know what I mean? Like they have their cheap games. Don't get me wrong, but like every other game is just breathtaking. Where you're just like, holy cow, this is the gaming experience.
God, dude, I remember playing Mario Galaxy 2 and being like, holy shit, this is gaming.
But then like you look at Pokemon, it's like, oh, it's the same game but with adjustments and just better graphics. And while that's fine and all, you just kind of wish that there was a bigger revolution. And I think part of their
Yeah.
problem was also they were just sticking so hard to the handheld consoles.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I hope that with the Switch they realize that that Pokemon, like, I get there needs to be like a handheld Pokemon. And I get why, because they think it works better on the handheld system. I
Yeah.
understand that. But there needs to be a console main series Pokemon. Hey, she just kind of made it better for us either way.
Yeah, honestly. I was gonna say, like, I haven't written it out, but I want to bring up in my video talking about what if Pokemon Colosseum new game, that you could absolutely just, like, the reason why Colosseum sold was because it was Pokemon on home console, and now that the games are on home console, that's not a selling point anymore. So what you could have, like, a new selling point, be like, this is a Pokemon game that's more like the old Pokemon games and less like Legends Arceus, so that you could have the new gameplay style for the newer fans, and you could have like the old style for people who still prefer that.
And also Shadow Pokemon, but
And also Shadow Pokemon, because let's be honest, those are fucking cool.
that's really cool. I hope they flesh it out a bit more, but yeah, it's super cool.
Honestly, fucking...
I'm very proud of that edit of the Quagsire that I did.
Yeah, it's so awesome. I'll play it on screen if I remember.
It's just so funny, but because it reeks of like early 2000s edge,
Yeah.
but it's like the greatest thing ever.
Absolutely. Fucking, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I was thinking about, like, what I wanted to do with that video, because, like, on one hand, I want to also, like, I want to basically just pitch, what if we got one of these games nowadays? But on the other hand, I also think Gen 6 was done really dirty, so I kind of want to, you know, make up for that. Because let's be honest, regardless of your opinions of Gen 6, we all know it was carried by Oraz.
It really was, and the thing is though that X and Y did a lot that like people really take for granted. Like again,
Yeah,
the
'cause,
3D
like,
models,
that-
bringing
yeah, no.
them properly over.
In fact, it also introduced character customization.
And yes, it did. Fairy type, which was a good addition. No one can deny that. That was a really good addition because dragons were, to put it lightly, really powerful.
Yeah.
It was dragons were becoming the new psychic types.
Yeah,
well, not as bad as the
Not
psychic
as bad
type,
as
but
them,
like
ridiculous, I agree.
so having a counter that's like super hard is essential.
Yeah. Honestly,
I'm trying to think.
Even regardless of like my own opinions on fairy types, because I do feel like on one hand,
Mega Evolution, the greatest thing ever, that should be brought back, and if it isn't brought back, I'm gonna dig up Awada from his grave and make you guys apologize to him multiple times.
so true. Honestly, when they came out, Mega Evolutions were like the coolest shit.
And then they were like, yeah, let's make Mega Rayquaza, and then it was
And
the
then they
worst
just
thing.
obliterated they just ruined the whole point of introducing fairy types.
Because it didn't matter if you could just destroy them with anything else.
Yeah. Oh god. One thing I like about fairy types existing indirectly is that it made Game Freak realize, wait a minute, fairy types exist. We can make dragon types easier to access.
And Klefki.
And Klefki.
And also, it does excuse the lack of Pokemon added in that
Yeah.
game, too. Like, a lot of people rag on it
Oh
for, like,
yeah, no, because like, when you look at the new Pokemon introduced, yeah, it's probably the weakest one, but when you look at like the overall regional decks, it's actually really good.
And again, they had to port every Pokemon over, so at that I can cut them some slack. It was like, you gotta focus on that. It was more bringing a 3D Pokemon that I think was its big thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then Oras is kind of like, yeah, I'm just gonna be the Chad here.
Yeah. Also, Yveltal is probably my favorite legendary, hands down.
I think Xerneas is still more powerful, but yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I also really love what they did with the trio and how like they have the third Pokemon Zygarde, who has 2 types that the other 2 Pokemon are immune to. I just think that's really
funny.
Cool.
Or even though he's supposed to be the counter. Very funny.
It's really funny.
And I love how they were like trying to make a Pokemon Z, and they were like, nah, we'll just put that in Sun and Moon. And it still was the cool. I like Zygarde. It's like,
oh god, Zygarde 100% is fucking awesome.
I honestly think that's it's a really cool idea for a Pokemon who's like a legendary Pokemon who's like guarding the like natural balance in nature and has like different forms he can amalgamate his cells into.
Yeah, it's such a cool idea you could explore. Like, you know, one thing I was thinking of with like the video I'm working on, I was thinking about like what the post game could look like, and I realized, wait a minute, what if we were to so the main game legendaries are like Yveltal and Xerneas, those are like the big ones. So what if like during the post game we just like got a bunch of new areas where we could like collect Zygarde pieces?
Exactly, or like go around the old ones and be like, yo, something's happening, there's a fucking earthquake, oh
yeah,
shit, he's here. Like,
yeah. Because like one idea I really want to do that I really like is so like during the main game you'd have like these admins of the evil team who use shadow Pokemon, and like one thing I want to do is like during their final fight they turn their ace Pokemon into shadow Pokemon, and like during the post game you'd be able to give them back to them. They'd be like, ah, sick, really, dude? That's awesome. I'm gonna have a whole character arc where I become good now.
Very good, very nice.
I'd really like that. I think it'd be cool, but like also, back to my main point, I was thinking, hold on, wait a minute. This post, I already have it revolving around Gen 6 legendaries, and they did just introduce like 2 new Regiforms in the new game. What if we got a kaiju fight between Zygarde 100% and Regigigas?
If Regigigas was made not useless, yeah.
That'd be so awesome.
It'd be so based. Why can they just not?
You know what? If I do the side quest, it's probably gonna be off screen. We got.
Yeah, because I'm just sitting here like that side quest are Twitter time for me.
You know, I'm gonna fight Klaus, and I'm probably gonna like put under a session for a night.
Oh yes, it's me, Klaus. Oh, sorry, wait, not that one. Wait, wrong German. Oh, it's me, Klaus.
Oh god, I forgot about this bit.
Let's do this, Leonidas.
Oh god.
Shut up! It's not the tumor.
Oh god.
Put that cookie down now.
Jesus Christ.
No, put that gate card down now.
Oh god. So like, where was I? Fucking.
Zygarde.
Thank you, Vine Boom. That sound effect, so cool.
Gate card set.
Oh, you have that video going, don't you?
You know me too well.
You gotta tell me, like, what point, like, you're gonna have that video, so that way we can have it both playing at the same time, so I can experience this as well, because I'm feeling left out.
You know what? We'll do that for, like, next session. It'll be so awesome.
I remember you said there's gonna be 2 more tournaments. I'm like, oh, so we're not gonna be playing this much longer, and then you decided, nah, I'm doing all the side content now. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no, so like, we're nearing the end of this tournament, meaning after this there's like only 1 more, and that tournament is the end game.
Did we get to fight the Texan?
We may get to fight the Texan. I don't know.
Yeehaw. Don't remember.
Honestly, I forget that part.
He forgore.
Me when I forgore. speaking of for gore, I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about, like, how I'd execute, like, the evil team of the game. Because obviously, like, you couldn't just, like, I'd want...
Oh, you just missed that. Oh, the Thomas getting to me.
God, imagine missing that.
Oh, the seizure.
But, like, yeah, no, I was just thinking, you know, actually, now that I think about it, fucking, we couldn't just, like, have the villain be Cypher, but again. Because they were the villains, like, twice in these games. So what I'm thinking is, like, I just have, like, the main villain be, like, a new team who's, like, loosely associated with the old ones. Just, you know, because, like, this game would be coming out, like, 20 years later. We want to make sure that new players need as little information as possible.
Bring back the pink-haired little girl scientist, but, like, she's now 20 or something.
Oh my god, I remember seeing her, god.
The reason I remember her actually so vividly is that there is, like, this Pokemon Mystery Dungeon comic that I read. You were just, like, bleeding GP.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But there is this Pokemon Mystery Dungeon comic that I had read when I was younger. I don't even remember the name of it, but one of the main characters, two of the main characters were Wes, and that, you just, like, AI'd that.
I absolutely AI'd that.
But we're Wes, and we're the little scientist girl.
Oh yeah.
Because something Cypher is evil. Something.
Something Shadow Pokemon.
I cannot remember any of it. But it was a Mystery Dungeon comic, and it was really, really good and really well done, as far as I remember. But if you ask me what the name of it was, I don't remember it. It was like an Audino and like a Gengar, and that was all I can remember. And like Wes was like a Zoroark. No. It had N too, and N was like a Zoroark, and like
that's awesome.
Because they went to like the Mystery Dungeon world,
yeah.
And like Wes turned into something. I can't remember what Wes turned into.
So hear me out. Yeah, no. So honestly, that reminds me. Honestly, that reminds me of like. I also have that feeling, because I remember this, like, one Sonic stop-motion series I watched when I was, like, a kid, but I cannot find it for the life of me.
I have to go, like, digging through and finding it here, because honestly, it was really...
Because, like, the one I watched was, like, of Sonic, like, he was in a town, he was getting attacked, Mario was there, he had, like, a super fight with Shadow, they played Super Sonic, Hyperchronic, Skibbity Scuba.
Well, I watched as a kid. I remember this very, very well because I was given so much shit for watching it. It was a little show called Hokey Fables.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you know what that is.
I don't know if I've heard what that is.
Oh my god, you have to watch it to experience it. It is...
Is it a Newgrounds series?
No, it's not. It's not a Newgrounds series. You actually made it. Look at that.
That's awesome.
Another throw! No, just leave it another throw.
Come on. Get on the gate card. Piss!
You're not again!
I'm gonna shit myself.
Oh, we were going on at work about this.
We're gonna do it! Yeah! Double stand, baby!
You won't beat me.
I had made a joke at work because they had found this air freshener for like your Wait, but we got another throw!
Wait, but we got another throw! What the fuck? This is bullshit! This is actually cheating!
But what was it? So, they found this air freshener that smelled like hemp. And they were like, this would be terrible for you driving, because if like an officer pulled you over, your car would smell like weed. That's what hemp smells like.
That's hilarious.
That's what they were saying. I don't know if it actually does or not. I have never, like, hotboxed a car, ever. But they were saying it would. And you would get pulled over for that. And anyways, I thought that would be really funny if I was like, yo... and like the officer just pulled up and was like, hey, yo, it smells like shit and come in here. And then just stares at you and then walks away.
Dude, what the fuck was the AI doing during all that?
I don't know. He had infinite time and he decided to use it.
You know what? We don't even need to fight Klaus to win. We can just go over there.
But anyways, what was it? So yeah, the officer just pulls up to your car, says nothing, just sniffs, smells like shit and cum, and then just leaves. And I thought that was very funny. It's not that funny in the retelling of the story.
Oh yeah, I do get where the humor comes from.
The humor comes from shit and cum.
Look at him go! Look at the funny marble go.
It's just going. Go, little rock star.
Dude, look at him, he got a double stand, finally.
He's trying, okay?
He's doing his best. He's a proclaimed actor, but he's not a brawler.
Ah. Oh man.
Get me back over
Yeah,
there.
tomorrow's a holiday and I got to work tomorrow, which is nice because
Yo, same.
I volunteered to do it. It's really
didn't.
nice.
It's on my schedule.
Oh,
Get on the
I was
fucking
like-
gate card.
it's inventory. Oh my god.
I'm going to shit myself. Get on the
I'm going to
fucking
poop on
gate
you.
card. Get on there, you fucking bitch! You can do it! Get on the fucking card! Thank you!
You won't beat me.
Well,
Amazing.
considering I placed that gate card there, I only have no one to blame but myself.
Skills talk.